my 2022 goals. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching Yankee Stacking. Today, I'm going to share with you my 2022 Yankee Stacking goals, and I'm going to address one of two concerns that, actually, probably should call them accusations about me and my channel. I've been doing YouTube now for 3.5 years, and it's been a blessing to me, to my family. It's also been far more successful than I ever imagined, or my son Little Stacks ever imagined. But, you know, as you grow bigger, there's been some controversy, and I want to address at least one of them, all right, on this video. But first, my 2022 goals. You know, 2021 was a tough year in a lot of ways, but it was a good one too, as far as my stacking. And I'm focusing more this first half of 2022 on gold. Love me some gold. Now, I love me some silver too, but I'm, going to be stacking both at a certain buy ratio, as you can calculate right here. If you see the first bullet point, 5 more ounces of gold. And 500 more ounces of silver. So what do we got there? 100 to 1 buy ratio. So for every 100 ounces of silver I buy, I want another ounce of gold. Now, will that change halfway through the year? Or if, price changes occur? Yeah, it might be altered. But for now, that's what I'm looking to buy. 5 more ounces of gold. In fact, I just bought almost 2 ounces of gold yesterday. So I'm excited about that. I got a great price. I won't tell you what they were because I'm going to do a separate video on that. But I'm focusing on pre-33 or constitutional gold and the buffalo. I have one gold buffalo. I would love another gold buffalo. We'll see. We'll see if I can get it. Those are a little bit higher premium item, but they're 24 karat gold lusciousness, and I just love that. So I might get a buffalo, but definitely pre-33 gold. In fact, I've learned a lot about what pre-33 gold I should buy to try to minimize the premium there too. So I'll be sharing that in an upcoming video. 500 ounces of silver. There's a specific type of silver I'm going to be going for. In fact, I kind of let it out on a live stream, Ask Yankee, what that might be. And then for my YouTube channel, I'd love to reach 75,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I'm almost to 50,000 as I record this, but man, it's been remarkable how fast it's grown. I would be thrilled to be at 75,000. It's just a great community. So we'll see. We'll see. I have to just keep punching out good videos, good live streams. I'll talk a little bit of that in a second. Launch a new Yankee box. Now, I don't know if you know what the Yankee box was, but it was so much fun to do. I didn't do it last year. I did it the year before, and it's called a boomerang box. It traveled all over North America. It was such a thrill and rather scary, I'll admit it, to send a box of silver and gold. And it just grew and grew and grew as, the different members or the people that were a part of it could take something out of the box that they liked and put something into the box that they wanted to offer up. And just because of this incredible community is so generous, they gave above and beyond. And by the time that came back, we did a winner-take-all giveaway. It was just fantastic. So that is what I want to do. Another Yankee box. I haven't figured out the scope. This was pretty aggressive. Okay, this had a lot of stops. So that's a goal. Launch a new Yankee box. More news on that will come up later on. I want to put out more good, high-quality videos. More macroeconomic videos, more prepping videos, more mining videos, more tin videos. The macroeconomic videos I love. One of the things that I've been working on long term is a video with a working title, How Does It End? how does it end? What are the different phases, steps that we are going to go through if everything goes sideways? A true SHTF scenario. Something I do not want to see happen. Prepping. I haven't done a prepping video in a while. I need to revisit that. I've made some improvements in my preps. Mining videos. Yes, I'm still going to talk about junior mining companies that I consider worthy of considering. More on that in a future live stream. That's all I'm going to say there. The last one is Tim. Tim. Everybody loves the Tim videos. He is like the face of my channel now, and I love it. I just enjoy the interaction. He's so much fun to listen to. People ask for more Tim videos. One of the things that I'm planning on doing with Tim is a fireside chat with my local coin shop dealer. Literally invite him over, bring him to my house, have a nice roaring fire going for real, set up the camera, and talk with him. No holds barred. So yeah, those are my 5 stacking goals. What do you think of those? Please comment on this video. Let me know. And now I do want to take a little bit of time to talk about an accusation. And it's this. Some people have accused me of preying on people's fears. They say I'm a pessimist. I'm looking forward to the end of the world and trying to make everybody fear the apocalypse, or, when stuff hits the fan, that type of thing. They say I abuse my position in our community by, pointing to a financial and economic collapse. And I take that seriously, because I do know that I remarkably have this position in the community that I am humbled by. So let me just address it. Number 1, I am not a pessimist. I'm a realist. I'm a realist by nature. And yes, I'm an optimist in many ways. However, I believe that actions have consequences. I think that's true whether it be personally or professionally in your job, career. I believe that's the case in our society, in politics. And this goes for both America and other nations, okay? You behave unwisely. You behave immorally. You behave with jealousy and hubris. You should expect bad consequences. I tell my kids that. I tell Little Stacks that. I tell the teens that I mentor on a weekly basis that. And I'm telling you, watching this video right now, our nation has normalcy bias that leads people to, disbelieve or minimize legitimate threats. They don't believe it. They think, yeah, everything's been fine so far. What's the point? They ignore warning signs. They stick their collective heads in the sand. And come on, guys, you know what I'm talking about, right? In that kind of environment, is it any wonder that a realist like me sometimes appears like a pessimist? It does, especially to a utopian, Pollyanna optimist. Guys, I think we're in a mess. And an overly optimistic attitude towards our debt-fueled, credit-oriented, fake economy, where the vast majority of people are living paycheck to paycheck, is a disservice. Does that make sense? Now, personally, I'm an optimist with my family and my friends, with my faith, with my future. I look forward to my future. I look forward to retirement. I look forward to spending more time with Mrs. Yankee. I look forward to being a grandpa one day. And I enjoy life. I do. Some people might think, oh, Yankee, you're such a killjoy. No, I enjoy life to the fullest. I climb mountains. I cycle and when it's warm. I spend time with my son, Little Stacks. I coach. I mentor, like I said. I volunteer. I do, I'm involved with my church. And guys, I love my life. I'm a planner. I believe in the adage that says that those who fail to plan to fail. But I'm also a prepper, and I'm a prepper stacker. You've heard me explain what prepper stacker it means to me. And I think that's really important because, guys, I think this is the mindset, okay, that instructs my life, really, in a lot of ways, for prepping food or water or power or shelter, supplies, personal protection, all that. And my strategy for stacking physical silver and gold, this stuff right here. So, guys, when you're prepared because you have a working household budget, or you've converted some of your fiat currency into wealth insurance, which is what I think this is, right? Or you bought some food insurance, right? Or whatever. When you do that, you sleep soundly at night. And that is a big reason I even created this channel, to help others sleep peacefully at night. That's been my motive. And by the way, I did a video a while back on my prepping role model. Check it out. So prepping is important to me, and it is about that mindset, right? This realist mindset, okay? It helps me and my family prepare, especially mentally, for what I believe our nation's actions are leading up to. And here's some of the things that I think. I really do believe this, and hear me out here. I think we're going to lose the American dream if we're not careful. I think it's been lost for many people already. I think the end of our dollar's hegemony all around the world is going to end. I think that our currency is going to end with destruction. I think there's going to be increased division in our country. It kills me when I see it. I think we're going to see more civil unrest, right? And this is going to sound extreme, but I believe that there is potentially a scenario where our union breaks up. God forbid all of this, okay? However, I have to admit, I think it's likely that much of what I just said is going to happen, and maybe happen in my lifetime. Shoot, I think some of it might start in this decade. Now, if all that sounds pessimistic to you, I really am sorry. I really am. I don't want you to think that, but I don't see it that way, okay? I don't, because it's real. It's happening. It's the result of immoral actions by our government leaders on both sides of the aisle, left and right, by central banks, and by others in positions of power. This is the problem, folks. Corporations do. Corporatism, big problem. Socialism is now acceptable, and that is just a bunny hop away from the next communism. It's collectivism that I see happening in our society more and more. And in many ways, I think we're losing our collective minds, okay? Fiscally, monetarily especially. And I talk a lot about this. But also, I think we're losing our minds spiritually, societally, politically. I think we are, again, this is going to sound pessimistic to people, but if we don't stop what we're doing, we're careening into chaos. Now, are there acts of incredible kindness and generosity in our communities? Yeah, absolutely. I know that, both in real life and online. This community right here in YouTube is largely a testimony to that. All right, you guys are phenomenal. Here's the deal, guys. My faith in Jesus Christ is what really sustains me, gives me purpose, gives me hope. I call that the ultimate prep. And I'm ultimately optimistic about that because people, all this right here, the silver, this gold, the maple musket, it's all temporary, people. Okay? It's temporary. As I get older, I realize that more and more. We don't live forever. Yeah, we could pass it on to our heirs, but come on, guys. There's got to be more to it than just stacking. So when it comes to this accusation that I'm pandering in fear, no, it's not true. I don't have any, and I wouldn't do that here on my channel. I'm not gonna in 2022. Don't be asleep. Don't be distracted. Don't think everything is awesome. Don't, okay? There are real problems that we face, and we have to face them together. Hopefully we can do this together. I don't know. We might not. We'll see. So anyways, thanks for letting me get that off my chest. I appreciate it. It was somewhat of a rant, but I needed to say it. And thanks for watching my 2022 Yankee Stacking Goals video. And as always, I hope your day is A-OK.